In our fall heifer calf class of our Guernsey show, junior best bred known goes to entry 2884 Red Rage Majesty Bucket, owned by Caleb Bush of Louisville, New York. Our second place junior is entry 2880 Cooley Crest Top Gun Sophia, owned by Jack Ayers of Mechanicsburg, Ohio. And our first junior is entry 2890 Four Winds VG Chasing Stars, owned by Lauren Weisensell of Deerfield, Wisconsin. Our third place entry in the open show is entry 2885 Gladheart J.D. Fresca, owned by Edward Crossland of Cumberland, Maryland. Second place is entry 2899 Naps Our Top Secret, owned by Last Call Syndicate and Kurt and Michelle Wolf of Gutenberg, Iowa. And winning the class and the best bred known to the show class is 2889 Four Winds VG Channel Charisma, owned by Valley Gem and Four Winds of Cumberland, Wisconsin. Congratulations. Judge Harbaugh.
Thanks, Bruce. Well, ladies and gentlemen, another exceptional class of calves, and with that being said, a beautiful pair to start and a very logical winner. This first heifer just has so much style, balance, smoothness, and blending of parts. A heifer that's so refined in her bone, but yet has some width and some mass when you get her in line. It's that advantage she has today in being just a little stronger over her loin today, showing me just a bit more levelness down her top than another very balanced ultra dairy heifer we have coming along in second. But that first heifer so high style, long in her frame, and it is that advantage in her length of frame or hardness down her top that takes her over a similar made heifer coming along here in second. The second heifer for me today and for Herbie just has that advantage in dairiness over the heifer in third. She's so much more feminine about her head and neck. She's sharper at the point of withers. She's just so much cleaner down through the molding of the bone in her hock today, and more correct out through her tail setting than the big powerful heifer coming along here in third. You really admire the third heifer. She's wide chested, she's long through her frame, just doesn't have that correctness out through her tail setting today, and not quite the cleanliness throughout that we have in the two heifers that lead the class. But that third heifer uses her advantage today in fullness through her crops, her width through the point of elbow, and her hardness down her top to place over another big open-ribbed heifer we have coming along here in fourth. Fourth over fifth, it's that advantage she has today in depth, spring, sweep, and openness of both fore and rear rib that take her over this beautifully balanced heifer we have coming along here in fifth. You really admire the fifth heifer. She's a long frame, stylish heifer, but today she just lacks that overall strength and mass that we have in the four heifers that place above her when you get her in line. But that fifth heifer uses her length of frame today to place over another really pretty balanced heifer we have coming along here in sixth. Congratulations to our exhibitors.
Thank you, Judge Harbaugh. Placings in your fall heifer calf class in your programs. Entry 2884 was the third junior and junior bred known Red Rage Majesty Bucket, owned by Caleb Bush of Louisville, New York. Entry 2880 was second in the junior show, Cooley Crest Top Gun Sophia, owned by Jack Ayers of Mechanicsburg, Ohio. Entry 2890 was 10th and first junior, Four Winds VG JD Chasing Stars, owned by Lauren Weisensell of Deerfield, Wisconsin. Congratulations. Entry 2902 was 9th, 2892 was 8th, 2891 was 7th, 2897 was 6th, 2894 was 5th, 2869 was 4th, 2885 was 3rd, 2899 was 2nd in the class. Naps Our Top Secret, owned by Last Call Syndicate and Kurt and Michelle Wolf of Gutenberg, Iowa. And winning the class, 2889, the bred known winner, Four Winds VG Channel Charisma, owned by Valley Gem and Four Winds of Cumberland, Wisconsin. Congratulations. We will now show our summer yearling Guernsey heifers.
The placings for the Brown Swiss Senior 3-year-olds has been completed. There were 16 animals in the class, and we'd like our juniors to take a step forward. The second place junior goes to entry 3536, Pearl Dell Drake Whitney, owned by Elizabeth D. Schieferstein of Verona, New York. Your first place junior and third place in the class goes to Riddle Me This G.A. Lavender, owned by F. Hayden Weaver of Ephrata, Pennsylvania. And the second place animal goes to entry 3525. She is also the best udder in the class. She is VB Phantom Sinister, owned by Vaguely Farm, Inc. of Monticello, Wisconsin. And your winning entry, Best Bred and Owned and Production Award winner, goes to entry 3535, Brown Heaven Cade Friend, owned by Brown Heaven of Verchères, Quebec. Judge Tapp, with your reasons.
What a very deep class of senior 3-year-olds we have, and there's quality all the way down. Caleb and I, not the easiest class for us to sort out, but these top 3 cows come to the top for us just in overall balance, and that is that balance on this first place cow. It is that balance, but that openness to her rib structure. When you get in front of her, behind her, she's so much more spring to that fore and rear rib than the beautiful cow coming out here in second. Cow in second, we did make best udder. What a mammary system. You get behind her, you love the height and the width and that definition of seam. A heifer that's a little stronger over her top. She's a little cleaner up through that muzzle and that neck than the real balanced cow coming out here in third. Third over fourth, we are giving the advantage to this third cow. She's a little nicer in the rear udder, shows us a little more definition to seam over this real high-powered cow coming out here in fourth. Cow from in fourth, you love her from the side. You get behind her, you just like to give her a little more oomph to that rear udder to get around, but it is that overall dairiness. She's cleaner and longer from end to end than the cow coming out here in fifth. Cow in fifth, not the biggest cow in the class, but extremely balanced. I love the hardness over her top. She's a little more harder over her loin region than the real dairy cow coming out here next, but a wonderful class of senior 3s.